2 seed. I think if Penn wins, they're probably likely to slide into that 3 spot because they lost a head-to-head game with the Georgetown Hoyas.
Opening face-off, Zusi and Ramsey, and it's Ramsey for Yale to pick it up. Yale won the battle at the face-off X.
The impact of the Yale strength and conditioning program and the little plays like that, you know, the little strength plays, and they capitalize on the Penn offsides penalty.
Another face-off won by Ramsey. 14
of his balance, his quickness. I mean, the upside for Brad Sharp, a guy who's playing midfield really for the first time in his career, too. He's an attackman in high school. You just look at his skill set and athleticism. It's wow.
Yale has won every face-off.
Outlier nationally, not just because of his size and skill, but the way that this Penn offense is run. Their quarterback is up top instead of behind, right? They like flip the script, so it puts a...
Penn battles back. The biggest question mark I have about Yale in the NCAA tournament would be defensively. Coming into this game, ranked 55th? They're in the 50s.
And winners of all of these players, right? Mom's always there every step of the way. Pick your poison. If you want to play Bragg up top and shade him, there's going to be opportunities for the inside play.
Schultz, it's a midfield initiated offense.
And the one thing that you will notice with Hanley and Fury is when you put a short stick on them, even a lot of times a long stick, they shoot through defensive pressure. Even when the defender's not beat, they get the shot.
He knows that far post is where Birkinshaw is going to be vulnerable. It's like a Sam Hanley twin. It's like mini-me of Sam Hanley, and you got to slide to both guys?
Yeah, but you also
he's not that mini, though. He's 6'5"
no,
as well.
Monster too. He just looks smaller. For some reason, they're the same height, but Sam Hanley...
If Hanley wasn't on
the dodger or just a passer, the attention that he gets, and when the defense presses so far out towards the restraining box on him because you don't want to let him get a running head start on you, changes everything.
Patrick Hackler moved from the second midfield to D-Mitty. There's an easy
Cornell game. Gavin Adler's been an eraser all season long. I think Tom Compitello, the offensive coordinator, was good finding other ways to quarterback. But in this game, I think Brandow needs to be a little bit more ball dominant because you'll see him shoot overhand, you'll see him shoot sidearm, low to high. He's got the full repertoire. Unbelievable shooting presence too, because you'll see him shoot overhand, you'll see him shoot sidearm, low to high. He's got the full repertoire from that side, Anish.
He's been a big game hunter too, at 6 in the win against Duke, 4 against Georgetown.
You watch Schultz, they bring him through the box, and we're talking about Penn not having that presence, dodging from behind. He's a midfielder with attack background. He feels comfortable back there to make a play. I think if you put him on a team, you can even run him through the box. You talk about a 2-quarterback system. If you put a guy like Nick Turn, say, on the arc
with his feet set, I mean, he's as good a wing shooter as there is in the game. What he's impressed me this weekend, though, the variety, a little more left hand than I would ever guess.
And these guys go to the rack from up top. They see where the pressure is in front of them. You probably ask yourself, why don't more teams do that? Not every team has midfielders with vision like this. Hanley, when he doesn't get an assist off of a goal, a lot of times it's that initial type of rotation by the defense that allows the offense to get that kind of look. So that's Matt Brandow being involved in the offense.
And what a missed opportunity by Yale.
Student from Annapolis showing up. Nice ball reversal, at least, to get him a good look late in the shot clock.
It was, but as a defensive system, you have to have that
play the clock. Coach Murphy told us they're typically slow to slide to their poles this season. And that was one time that Brandow got topside. It wasn't bad defense by Blake, but you do want to turn him and take away the middle of the field.
50 goals on the season for Brandow, the second 50-goal game, 50-goal season of his career. Did it as a freshman.
He didn't rush into it. He found more of the middle of the field to drop his plant foot to create a better angle.
Here comes Ramsey off the clamp. Fire save Birkinshaw. Still time left. Johnson retrieves. Back up top. Step down Hackler. Birkinshaw again. The denial. In transition, outlet to Bedard. Final seconds. Bedard, Gergar. One more. Ben Smith beats the end the third.
Awesome.
Shipley, one of their best midfielders, and still no Brendan Lavelle, one of their best close defenders. Yale wins the opening face-off of quarter. Andy Shea told us before this tournament the defense has been a big concern, and in a lot of ways the coaching staff has been baffled because what they've seen in practice, where this defense routinely shackles the offense, it has not translated to games.
I think what Penn's going to do to all teams, though, is they make you defend differently because of how they attack. Right? Like, how many teams attack like this from the midfield?
Sam Hanley is an
He's the quarterback up top.
You saw the Oregonians, Peter Baum, John Duffy, great captain at Loyola, Tucker Dordovic at Syracuse.
Did you see the haircut?
It reminded me a little of Steven Ramirez from Albany when he had the Friar Tuck cut, remember?
Yes.
Yes, it's a Friar Tuck cut.
The freshmen at Yale have some interesting haircuts coming into the Ivy Championship. And I puzzle, right?
Yeah, Notre Dame only plays 12 games. That's a hindrance. It's an
Duke's got 5 more data points.
5 more.
And if you're Notre Dame and you play a team like Detroit, you want to grow the game in the Midwest, and it's one of your 12 games. That hurts you.
Yeah, there's no
and
incentive
that's bad
to
for
do
the
that.
sport.
That
shouldn't
for the
hurt
sport.
You want to grow the game. Kevin Corrigan would want to play them every year.
Oh, we've talked about probably a 6 seed, and then you start to figure out 7, 8. Who do you think ends up as the 7 seed, the 8 seed?